This is the Wise Owl 2 coming at you from the city where I live. Not too long ago, I made a video that you will find in my Wise Owl 2 site or channel. It happened a couple of days ago, or a few days ago. My sister Kathy came to me one night. She told me that her husband saw his mother, who has passed away a long time ago. She died some years back. Came to him and told him, do a rosary for your brother. He also passed away, his brother. He's in purgatory. My brother woke up from, my brother-in-law, which is Kathy's husband, woke up from his dream and told his wife Kathy his dream. Kathy told me the dream. Kathy's husband believes in God. He believes there is a God. He believes that he does his best to do the right thing sometimes. He's conscious and aware of God. And when he prays, I don't know, because he prays privately probably, I don't know. He has a personal relationship with God in his own way. That makes us feel he's a private person, but he believes. But he does not do rosaries. He's not a rosary person. So why would his mother tell him to do rosary for his brother who's in purgatory? Now, I knew that. I knew that he was not going to do the rosary. So I told my sister Kathy I would do the rosary for him, for his brother in purgatory. So I picked up the responsibility. And I've been praying for 2 days. I also prayed for his son, his brother's son who died also. So I'm praying for the father and the son. The father being my brother-in-law, Kathy's husband's brother. And he had a son who died too, with the same name. So I'm praying for 2 days. And I feel as though maybe my prayers are not being heard. Or maybe purgatory, or maybe I'm the wrong person to take him out of purgatory. Because God did send the mother, my sister's husband's mother, to tell him to pray the rosary. Maybe I'm not the one who should be praying, even though my brother-in-law is not a rosary prayer person. So maybe it was not my mission. So I pray to God and ask God, you know my brother-in-law is not a rosary prayer. He believes in you. He has a private relationship with you, but he's a private person and a quiet person. And I really don't want to see his brother-in-law go to purgatory, nor his brother-in-law's son. I mean, I don't want to see his brother, go to purgatory, nor his son go to purgatory, who died also. Maybe I can pray for both of them, not just one of them. But I don't know if my prayer is going to work, because you send his mother to let him pray, to tell him to pray for them. And so I felt as though maybe I shouldn't be the one to pray for them. So God, please let me know if my prayer for his brother is working to get him out of purgatory. And I'm also adding an additional prayer for his brother's son who died. You know, you got the senior and you got the junior. Yeah. And so I went to sleep that night. I had a dream. There was 2 people in my dreams. 2 people I could not recognize. They were slender, but they were people. And I think both of them were, I didn't mean to say this, I'm not being prejudiced. I think both of them were white people. But I couldn't recognize their faces. But I know they were there. Not to be prejudiced, I just had to send in detail my dreams. And I saw my dog, Lucky, Pomeranian Yorkie, that passed away about 6 months ago, if that long. I miss that dog. I love that dog, but he passed away. And he was dead. And he was sniffing, he was in the spirit world, sniffing the area with his nose. And he didn't lift his eye, he didn't lift his head to see me. But his eyes was looking at me. You know when a dog is sniffing and looking straight ahead at what he's sniffing at, but at the same time he looks at you like this. And I say, hey, Lucky, oh, I miss you, Lucky. I miss you. How you doing, Lucky? And I had an affection for the dog so much. But he was dead. And I looked and I said to Lucky, Lucky, you're dead. How can you be here? And the two voices, one of the two voices or people that were there told me, what's wrong? My dog is alive, but he's supposed to be dead. And then what the one voice said, the same voice said, then bury him. Then bury him. But we did. We buried a dog in the backyard a long time ago, some months ago. So maybe God is telling me that the person is alive. And that the person is somewhere else, not here, but in the spirit world. And there's life after death. And that my prayers for them to get out of purgatory is real. But I don't know what that prayer meant. Or maybe I was meant to see my dog that passed away. That's it. Maybe it's two different visions, two different answers. I don't know. But I saw my dead dog. So animals do survive death. Now, what are my prayers to see whether this person was getting out of purgatory through my prayers or not, or my prayers were working? Maybe I'm connecting two dots. Maybe I'm connecting both different things, or maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. I'm just telling you my dream. That's all the dream I had. So for all you people who believe that your animals survive death, they do survive death. Whether they go to heaven or to the spirit world, I don't know. Okay? But it's a true story. Now, my prayer to God was that's my prayer for my brother-in-law's brother to get out of purgatory. Is it working or not? I don't know. But that's the dream I had. So I don't know if it makes sense or whether it's two different dreams or there's a mesh between the two dreams. I don't know. But that's all I can tell you is this. And this is my prayer, and I'm telling you the truth. I did see my little dog Lucky, and I'm happy to see my Lucky, my little dog. But whether the two prayers are together, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe a comment. What do you think it means? I think it meant that there's a spirit world, and that purgatory is some kind of a spirit realm, and that my prayers are being answered for those who pass away. That we survived death, and that he did need prayer, and my prayers do get heard. That's what I think it meant. Okay? You be the judge. Thank you and have a nice day. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, leave a comment, or subscribe to my unsuaul channel or site to see more videos like these. They're all testimonies from God, a lot of them. And some of them are different testimonies. Some of them are just visions of things I eat, things I go through, the other activities I go through life. But they're all true. This is unsuaul coming at you from the city where I live, over and out. May God richly bless you. Goodbye.